It's the early 2010s, and the dark web is gaining momentum. Promises of anonymity and privacy are drawing in more and more people. Bitcoin, with its decentralized nature, offers a new form of currency outside the control of authorities, making it easier than ever for criminals to sell their goods on a global scale. The rise of the dark web marked the beginning of a massive global game of cat and mouse, a game that continues to this day. The Silk Road. The Silk Road, perhaps the most legendary dark web marketplace, launched in February 2011, quickly becoming a hub for over 100,000 customers who bought illicit drugs. But after just 2.5 years, the site's operator was caught, and the Silk Road was shut down. Authorities sent a strong message in the war on drugs, and the founder was sentenced to life in prison. But the lure of big profits kept other operators stepping up to take its place. Not long after the Silk Road shut down, Silk Road 2.0 popped up. Just 35 days later, only to be taken down within the year. Evolution, another large marketplace, also made waves. It operated similarly to the Silk Road, using an escrow system where buyers would send Bitcoin to the platform and only pay the seller once the product was delivered. But eventually, Evolution's operators pulled off a massive exit scam, making off with millions of dollars. Agora, often seen as the next heir to the Silk Road throne, voluntarily shut down in 2015 as the business grew too dangerous to manage. Enter AlphaBay, the rise of AlphaBay. In July 2014, a mysterious figure known as Alpha02 launched AlphaBay. What started as a marketplace for stolen credit card data quickly expanded into a full-fledged platform offering drugs, weapons, malware, and even money laundering services. With Bitcoin, Monero, and Ethereum as payment options, AlphaBay prided itself on being user-friendly and anonymous. It even offered a service that bundled transactions to further mask the identities of buyers and sellers. AlphaBay thrived while other marketplaces came and went, with its user base growing rapidly. Within a year, AlphaBay boasted over 200,000 registered users and 40,000 sellers. By 2017, the platform had over 300,000 items for sale, with more than 500,000 in daily transactions, netting its founder a small fortune. To manage this success, Alpha02 became increasingly hands-off. He dropped the Alpha02 moniker in favor of simply admin, while all communication was handled by a representative named DeSnake. As Alpha02 retreated into the shadows, American investigators began their hunt for the elusive mastermind. The hunt for Alpha02. The search for Alpha02, the shadowy figure behind AlphaBay, spanned across the globe. Investigators began with an unusual clue, an email address, pimpalex91 hotmail.com, tied to the first batch of AlphaBay users. Despite Alpha02's attempts to remain anonymous, this email address provided investigators with crucial leads, including an old profile from a French-language social media site. The profile revealed his name, Alexander Casas. Further digging uncovered that Casas, a Canadian, was living in Thailand with his fiancée. Thai authorities, working with American and Canadian agencies, traced his properties and movements, leading them to a luxurious lifestyle filled with sports cars, multiple homes, and an addiction to pickup artist forums. Casas appeared to be living a double life. To the outside world, he was just a regular guy with an obsession for self-improvement and relationships. But to investigators, he was the king of the dark web, a master of deception and a criminal mastermind. The fall of AlphaBay. In June 2010, as authorities closed in on Casas, the Dutch police were preparing a massive sting operation involving the Hansa Market, a rising competitor to AlphaBay. The FBI, DEA, and Europol coordinated their efforts, biding their time until Hansa's servers were fully under control. On July 5, 2017, investigators moved in. In a dramatic twist, Casas was arrested while trying to leave his house. His computer was still logged into AlphaBay's servers, giving authorities direct access to the platform's operations. Casas was arrested and his assets were seized, including millions in cryptocurrency and a luxurious lifestyle. But just a week later, he was found dead in his jail cell, in apparent suicide. The man who once ruled the dark web was gone. Aftermath and the ongoing struggle. The shutdown of AlphaBay left a massive void on the dark web, but users quickly migrated to other platforms. On July 20, 2017, authorities took down Hansa Market, just days after the AlphaBay shutdown. The coordinated effort marked a major success for international law enforcement. However, the battle isn't over. Despite the takedown of major marketplaces, the demand for illegal goods remains high. New platforms have emerged to fill the gaps left behind, and the hunt for the next king of the dark web continues. In fact, in 2021, the notorious D-Snake relaunched AlphaBay, proving that the cat-and-mouse game is far from over. As authorities work to shut down illegal activity on the dark web, it's clear that while these platforms may rise and fall, the battle between law enforcement and criminals will continue to evolve. Don't forget to like and subscribe us for more videos like this.